So it's been a pretty weird week at work so far. Go there Tuesday, and the local newspaper, they have it's all on the lunch table and everything. There's a bunch of them there. There's old and the older, some of the, like a week old, and the newer ones. There's, a bunch of newspapers. And one of the big local ones is called the Telegraph, and that's what I saw. Wormwoods on stage. So immediately I think of the biblical wormwood, which I'm not going to get into what I think it may or may not be, if anything at all. But all I'm saying is that there are theories out there that it's a comet. So it was really surprising to me when the next day, yesterday, I go into work, and there are these new signs hanging up that say Comet. And each letter means something different, like C, customers first. And what's even really kind of strange is this E. It says, I know the quality's awful. I'm sorry. I have a crappy flip phone because I don't really like having a cell phone, period. I get pissed when that thing rings if it's not my wife or the guy I play music with. So I just have a crappy flip phone because I have what I got, what I basically need, and that's just something I can text and call, and that's it. I don't care about internet. I don't care about any of this stuff. So the camera kind of sucks. I apologize. But surely you can see the comment there. But I know you can't read the stuff, but anyway. So C, customers first. E, execute to win. And I guess they put these up. We all noticed them yesterday, so they must either put them up Wednesday morning or Tuesday night after I left. And there's a guy he's been working there for there's a lot of guys who've been working there for a long time. But anyway, one of the guys, he's been there for like 35, 40 years, and he even was like, execute to win. He's like, I don't even know what that means. Because we work at a grocery store. What is this, some sort of race? And so paired with the whole Wormwoods thing, it really kind of cracked me up. And when this thing flips around, so I was up at lunch, and I saw this hanging over the table, and this thing flipped around, and I couldn't believe what I saw. I marked out the company I work because I just don't want to give any more information than what I need to give. It's a custom Saturn ring, and you can't see it very well here, and I'm sorry about that, but it's an upside-down Baphomet star. And I even showed my wife, and she's like, what the hell does the comet have to do with the grocery store? This is very bizarre stuff. And then get this. Yesterday, there's this kid who is he is a admitted Satanist. He does rituals and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not making any of this stuff up, man. I wish I was. But this kid even says he's made voodoo dolls after me. Says he's got a bunch of them. Not kidding. He's an admitted Satanist. He shows me this picture on his cell phone yesterday. He says, hey, man, check it out. I went to this pumpkin patch the other day, and I took a selfie. Shows me this picture of him in all Saturn black with the two pillars, the devil horns, hand sign up. And he goes, check out where I took it. And he's got a bunch of goats behind him. I took it in front of all the goats. And he just gives me this big smile, and I'm just like, wow. And then there's another guy who's a regular there. I've said this before, but I'll say it again because it's relevant in this video, and it's very interesting. There's a regular there, the guy who just was released from prison about a year or so ago, who beat his own dog to death, then murdered his mother because he said that he saw the devil in his mother's eyes, and he carved a big X in her chest. I'm not making this story up. And the X is also on our logo, the company's logo. The colors are red and blue, and it's an X. And the X is the four sides of the square, which is the square on the Masonic compass, and the cube, and it's also which represents a cube. The cube is on the North Pole of the planet Saturn. Saturn is Satan. X is also an old Phoenician symbol for Saturn. I mean, this stuff is unbelievable to me. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I couldn't believe this when that sign spun around, and it's just whatever. So I just wanted to share this stuff because it's wild, man. You just can't make it up, dude. Every day it's like it's nuts. So thank you to my subscribers out there for watching, and see you all in the next video. Hang in there.